I went to Hull, Special Olympics in Hull, you see, and I did the track. I was on the track, Special Olympics. I did a track race, and I actually won that race. It was 100 meters.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I've always been a sporty person. I've got 15 medals in my drawer. I've always been interested in sports and that.
What medals have you got?
I've got something for skiing, athletics, swimming.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I've got about 15 of them.
Oh, that's fantastic. And how was it in the wind tunnel?
Okay, it's been quite amazing, actually.
It must have been. Have you ever had that sensation before?
No, I haven't.
No. Did it feel like you were flying?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's amazing.
It was taking such a long time, this form, so I thought I'd do abseiling instead.
Oh,
So,
did you?
yeah,
Right.
because I've done abseiling before, twice actually.
You've done
Abseiling,
it twice.
really enjoy it.
Mm.
So I'm thinking of going down that road instead. Actually, somebody videoed me abseiling. I've got a video of it as
Oh,
well.
that's brilliant. So you
I
really are very sporty, aren't
I
you?
actually met someone from a sport. I met Chris Akabusi.
Oh, have you?
Actually met him face to face.
Oh, fantastic.
I've already wanted to meet Chris because he was ex-soldier as well. He was in the army. I've always been interested in sport.
Mm-hmm.
Since I watched last 2012 in London. So
But,
I actually watched the archery, disabled
mm-hmm.
archery one.
Mm-hmm.
Learned disabled, and actually saw someone doing with his toes. He had no arms. He had to do the bow with his toes, just his toes.
Wow.
Disabled, and it's amazing what disabled people can do.
It's incredible.
I'm learning disabled, you see, and anybody can do it if dreams they can do it, you see. And if anybody can do it, they can do it.
So inspirational, Robert.
I thought it's just I want to really go for it. And Tanny Gray Thompson, man, she's disabled. I really admire her, man. She's an ambassador for the disabled, and I think anybody that she can do it, anyone can do it, you see, and I think
That's a fantastic
right.
message.
But I was going to do it, and then
So you
signed a form. There was a form I had to fill in.
So you were going to do a skydive,
Yeah.
weren't you, to raise money?
I raised money, and the form I had to fill in.
Yeah.
But then the doctors wouldn't sign it. I suppose they had to sign and let me.
Yeah, to make sure you were safe to
So,
do it.
yeah, but he wouldn't do it. So,
No. So what happened then?
the kibosh I had to do the abseil instead.
Mm-hmm.
So you've done an abseil before,
Yeah.
haven't you, as well?
Yes.
Where did you do that?
Up in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Well, activities weekend. What happened was we were going to Yorkshire. There was a couple of us, quite a few of us. We stayed in a bungalow in Yorkshire Dales.
Right. Okay. So what made you want to raise some money for charity?
For Dorothy House, because the people who looked after my mum.
Yeah.
They're a very good charity, and we started looking after my mum, but he fell ill.
Yeah.
That's when I did the abseil.
So you wanted to say thank you to them, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, that was good. So how did you go about getting the abseil sorted?
I had to raise quite a lot of money. I don't know how much.
Yeah. So who helped you to
Rob
do it?
Rob did it.
So, and who's Rob?
He's the staff here.
Yeah, so he's your key worker.
Yeah.
So how did he help you?
Well, he spoke to Dorothy House and he sent the forms and I fill them in.
Yeah. And you had to find someone to help you do it, didn't you? So you found, what was the chap's name? Do you remember?
Can't remember, no.
He was an instructor, wasn't
Yeah.
he? A climbing instructor.
Simon. Helped me do the abseil.
Right. So Rob worked with you, didn't he, to find an instructor to help you?
Yeah.
And then you contacted Dorothy House, did you?
Exactly, the sponsor for.
Ah, right, okay. And you set something else up on a computer?
Yes, yeah.
What was that you set up to help you raise money?
It was thought people can send in money.
Yeah. So what happened then? Did you email friends?
Email, yeah, and they could send in the money.
And then they could send via that website?
Yeah.
Okay. So, how much did you raise in the end?
12, I think. 3,000.
Yeah, it was. It was just under £3,000, wasn't it?
Well
And
done.
you raised it on the internet, didn't you, with your
Yeah.
friends? But you
Yeah.
also went round to people, didn't you?
Of course, yeah.
And you got some cash as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
And what did you do with the cash?
I took it back up to Dorothy House
Yeah, so
on Saturday morning.
yeah, with your
Dad.
dad on that.
Yeah.
And did you feel very proud?
I did, yeah.
I'm not surprised. It was a big achievement, wasn't it?
Yes. The lady was very happy as well.
And she's got to know you now, hasn't
Yeah.
she? 'Cause
Yeah.
You went in there yesterday. didn't you?
Yes.
So, the big day. What happened after all that planning and all
We
the
went up to the
organising?
quarry and then we started doing it.
You want to hold those pictures up then? Because
Yeah.
if you hold them up to the camera, you might be able to see them.
Yeah, you went up to the quarry.
And then there's another one. Wow.
That's you actually jumping off the edge, is it?
Mm.
Did you get butterflies?
No,
No, you didn't feel nervous?
no.
No, well done. Because there was some talk, wasn't there? You were frightened of heights.
There was, but then,
You overcame that, did
Yeah.
you? So you got lots of courage inside of you, and you went,
Yeah.
right, this is it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. And you didn't just do it once, did you?
I did it twice.
You didn't just do that once, did you?
No.
How many times did you do it?
The small one twice and then the big one 2 times.
And so were you disappointed when you had to change from the sky
Yeah, I
jump?
was. Yeah.
Mm.
You did an indoor skydive,
Yeah.
didn't you?
I did.
But you really wanted to jump out of an aeroplane,
Yeah.
didn't you? Why did you want to jump out of an aeroplane? Can you tell?
My dad had done it before, and my nephew Max.
Yeah.
Mm.
They had done
So
it.
your dad used to be in the parachute.
Yeah, he was.
Wow.
In the army, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Do you have to train for abseiling?
Yes. Yeah.
So what training did you have to do?
Well, I mean, spread your legs and keep your legs apart. And just walk down like normal, really.
You went to the gym beforehand,
Yeah, I
didn't
did.
you?
Yeah.
For quite a few months,
Yeah.
didn't you? Doing exercises
Yeah.
to make your tummy and
Yeah.
your core stronger,
Yeah.
didn't you? So there was quite a bit of preparation to do
Yeah.
for Robert,
Mm.
and we supported him to do that. So we went over, didn't we, and helped you with the exercises to make sure that you were strong enough, and so you could abseil safely.
Yeah. What I did was make them small hills originally. And to get myself together and carabiners and ropes. There's lots of ropes. So and a helmet as well. There was lots of things I had to learn. So I tucked myself up.
Yeah, to tie the knots properly, didn't you?
Where was the quarry?
Oh, outside Wells, an old abandoned quarry.
Mm.
Yeah, it's called Split Rock, isn't it?
But yeah,
Split Rock Quarry.
Mm. And did you have the same instructor
Yeah, I
all
did,
the way
yeah.
through?
Yeah, all the way through. Yeah,
So even when you changed from the skydive,
yeah.
what did he do with you?
Well, I think you told me how to follow it and also how to strip myself on the ropes and that.
Mm.
You see here, that's what.
Yeah. So that's you clipping onto the
ropes. Clipped in,
ropes.
isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of ropes.
Yeah, there is a lot.
So that's to keep you safe.
And you weren't ever scared at all.
No,
Amazing.
First stages were to get you fit, wasn't it?
yes,
And get you strong, and to make sure that you were strong enough to lift your legs up in the right position, because you needed that strength, didn't you, to do that,
Yeah.
in your arms and your legs as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
And then once we were happy that you were strong enough, then that's when Rob contacted the instructor, wasn't it,
Yeah,
to find
it
out
was.
what other things that Rob might have to do. And so he then booked a date in, didn't he,
Yeah.
with the instructor to do the actual abseil. And then your key worker worked with Dorothy House, didn't
Yes,
he,
he did.
to sort out the sponsorship and how you would do that.
Yeah.
And then once that was done, you then had the long, difficult time and task to start asking people for money, didn't
Well,
you?
yeah, he did.
So you went round and explained what you were
Yes,
doing, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you went, where'd you go? Hazelhurst Farm.
Yes.
You asked them up there, didn't you?
My friends in Shepton as
Yeah,
well.
and you got the Cheeky Bean Cafe, they
Yes.
sponsored you, didn't they?
Yeah.
And where's the cafe you work called?
The Art Bank.
The Art-
in centre of town.
The Art Bank sponsored you as well,
Yeah.
didn't they? And then you've got, you go to church, don't you?
I do.
And you've got lots of friends at church that sponsored
Yes.
you as
And
well.
the British Legion.
Yeah, and the British Legion, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
So they all gave you some money, didn't they?
Yes.
And then you've got lots of friends that your dad knows on the internet.
Yeah.
And he sent emails, didn't he, out to them all. And they pledged money over the website.
Yeah.
I think it's Just Giving, the website was called, wasn't it?
And later, I was doing a charity pool tournament later at 7 o'clock to raise money for Dorothy House as well.
Yep, so after we've got all those stages done, you gathering all the money together and getting sponsored, you actually had to do the abseil, didn't you?
Yes.
So the abseil was quite a small part of it, really. A lot of the organisation was quite a big part of it.
Yeah.
So you did that in the morning, wasn't it? You did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were very proud of yourself, and you did a really good job, didn't you? And then what was the next stage? Because there was quite a big stage after that, wasn't there? Because although people said that they would sponsor you, you actually had to go around and get the money,
Yes.
didn't you?
I did.
And that took quite a long time, didn't
Yeah.
it? So you went round everybody that had said that they would sponsor you, and you gave them the sponsorship form, didn't you? And you told them that that's how much money they owed you.
Yeah.
And you put it in a big envelope.
Yeah.
And then was it last weekend you went with Dad?
Yes.
Yeah, so you went with Dad last weekend to take the envelope in with all the money in.
Yeah. Very proud that I've done it.
Yeah.
So proud that I think you're planning the next sponsorship, aren't you?
Yeah. Doing it next summer.
So,
A lot with my whole cousins that want to do it with me as well.
do they?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's really exciting. So
So
how old are your cousins? I can't remember.
I don't know. But
They're
one of the British Legion wants,
mid-20s, aren't they?
Michelle from British Legion wants to do it with me.
Right.
as well.
Okay. But it sounds like we might get a mass abseil going for next summer.
Yes.
Well, that sounds exciting, doesn't it?
Yes, I've also bought myself a pool cue as well.
Good.
Tournament as well tonight.
Yeah.
And a box. And chalk.
Right.
So who are you going to be raising money for
Yeah,
tonight?
Dorothy House as well.
Dorothy House and for the
Yeah.
abseil next
Yeah.
year?
Maybe, yes. Who knows? Yeah.
You've got someone else you wanted to raise money for, didn't you?
Help the Heroes.
So that's who you wanted to do the next
Yeah.
event.
Servicemen. My dad was in the army and I was in the cadets.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to do it for. Help the Heroes.
So all in all, it sounds like it took quite a long time.
Yeah, there was quite a lot of planning and
Mm.
quite a lot of mopping up.
Mm.
And we're just having a couple of weeks breather before Rob gets on his next venture of doing stuff, other stuff, isn't it? So Rob keeps very busy, don't you? So what's your week look like?
Mondays I go down with Julie to Frome. Tuesday I do the drama, as I told you I've done Big Show. Wednesdays I go to the Art Bank.
You work there, don't you?
Yeah.
You work in the cafe. And then Thursdays,
And Thursdays I go to a farm, Hazelhurst Farm.
yeah. And then Friday, what do you do on Friday?
Not much at all, really.
You put your feet up and have a bit of a rest, don't you?
Yeah.
And then you go and see your dad at the weekend,
Yes.
don't you? Yeah. So Robert keeps very busy.
Mm.
And we try and support him in all those things that he's keeping busy in, which is really exciting, isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you very much for sharing your story.
Thank
I
you.
take it sounds like it took about a year or more.
Oh, yeah.
Or
Yeah,
can you
probably
think?
took 6 months
Right.
to sort the abseil out.
Yeah. So you're all excited for the next one then?
Yes.
Great. And I guess there'll be less training needed now.
No, I've already done it.
Do you think you should do something different so that it stretches your imagination a bit, or pushes the boundaries, so it's more of a challenge for you? Because if you do the same thing over and over and over, it's not so much of a challenge, is it? Whereas if you do something for the first time, it can be quite a challenge, and you need to build up
Now my
lots of
cousins
courage.
said they want to do it. They want to do it with me as well, you see.
Right. Well, that sounds very exciting.
Yeah.
So, well, we'll support you in anything you want to do, Rob. So we'll make sure things happen for you, won't we?
Okay. Anything else you think I need to know about how you did it or the
No,
challenges?
not really.
All good?
All good, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't any challenge at all to you, really, was it?
No.
We'll have to find something that's a bit more challenging for you, won't we? I think it was more challenging than you're making out, actually, Rob.
Mm.
It was quite difficult at the time, wasn't it? There was a bit of nerves, wasn't there? But your dad came to watch you as well, didn't
Yes, he did.
And that sort of spurred you on.
Mhm.
So I think you wanted to prove to your dad that you could do it, didn't you?
Yes.
Because he was saying that you wouldn't do it. So yeah, so you proved him wrong,
Mm.
and you proved quite a few other people wrong as well, didn't you? So it was quite good. It was quite good, and you had lots of courage in the end to do it, didn't you?
Yeah.
It was good. So going back to our values, actually, Rob's really ambitious as well, as you can tell. You've got lots of ambition, haven't you, to do lots of different things.
Mm.
And that's what we support Rob with. So.
Fantastic.